Okay, I'm gonna see if my allergies let me get through this. I don't know if they are or not. Um, Bad time all around to have allergies, right? Okay, so I was talking to a client earlier today, and with most of our clients, we recommend just going with Microsoft Teams if you're needing any type of audio or video conferencing. And it's because our clients are already on Office 365, so they've already got access to Microsoft Teams. So it just makes sense. Um, where the problem came into, though, is um, after I got off the phone with them, I realized that some of the people may not have may have one of the computer dinosaurs that you know they may not have a webcam, they may not have speakers, they may not have a microphone, and you know there are companies that have just desktops and they don't have microphones, speakers, and webcams. And the other day when I checked, you're certainly not going to be able to find a webcam on Amazon. It may be different today, but the other day it was like zero in stock. Everybody was buying them like crazy. So, so I started thinking, okay, what's the alternative here? And so one of the first things I came across uh, that I want to, I guess I'll go ahead and address first is adding the audio conferencing into Teams. Um, so you just there's it is a separate licensing fee. It's $4 per month, and this right here is the important part right here. If I could get this highlighted here for you. You only need to set up audio conferences for people who plan to schedule or lead meetings, meaning attendees who dial in don't need any licenses assigned to them or other setup. That means that $4 per month is just for the one person who's going to be handling this. So if you've only got one person in your company that would be scheduling this and it would kick off the meetings, it's just going to cost you $4 a month. And when you do that, you've got a audio call-in number. So when you're setting up, as far as presenting it, you're probably going to be on. You're probably going to have a computer with speakers and microphones or webcam or whatever, and so it's the people calling in are going to be calling into like an 800 number, or whatever. Now, I will also say that, say if they've got an Android or an iPhone, and here's the other thing is if it's people, they don't have to have Office 365 either. That's one of the important things to remember is that all they need to have is a device with microphone and speaker capability, and that could be a desktop computer with that, a laptop, or it could be a iPhone or an Android. So they can download the app on their phone and participate in it without having the other features. So this is still, to me, this is still the best way to go. Okay. So now let's get into, if you're doing audio only, and I still use this. I use Uber Conference for audio only, and I'm on the free plan. That you only get up to 10 participants, and I didn't realize this. It was only 45 minutes. That seems odd to me because I was on a session with one of my vendors is in Australia, and we were working on something, or he was working on something on my server, and we were using our other remote control software for that, but we still needed audio, which we could have used through that, but we didn't. We started the phone call on Uber Conference, and we were trying to share screens on it, and it wasn't working, so we were like, this is stupid. This is what we do. Let's switch to the tools we know. So we did. Most of us don't use the audio part of that, so it just didn't dawn on us for that. But anyway, seems like that was more than 45 minutes. But anyway, so you got 10 participants, 45 minutes. You do have a phone number that you can call into. It's not a custom one. They gotta enter a PIN. Big deal. Pretty sure you have to enter a PIN with Teams too. But I mean, everyone's used to entering PINs. I mean, if you're on the GoToMeeting or the WebEx stuff, you've got to enter a PIN. So now you may be dealing with people that are not used to that, especially if they don't have any microphone or speaker. They may not be that used to GoToWebinar and WebEx. But anyway, so this is an option. And then, of course, what's getting a lot of publicity right now is Zoom. And with Zoom, let me get that to go away. Their free one starts with up to 100 participants, unlimited one-to-one meetings, but you can host up to 100 participants. Now, I'm not sure what exactly that means because I was never on this plan and I don't really use Zoom that much. I was on this plan right here. And so I'm not really sure what, I don't know. Probably should have checked into that before I started this, but I think the 100 participants, maybe it means that they can't, actually what I'm going to guess is the 100 participants can't share their screens. That's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, let's just say they can't share their screens. And you got a 40-minute limit. So again, this is great, and it's getting a lot of publicity right now because a lot of the universities, I know Texas A&M, this is what they use, and I'm pretty sure this is what they're going to be using for the rest of the semester for teaching classes. Many of the universities had already started in with Zoom. I watched a testimonial from A&M talking about the campus in Qatar uses Zoom, talking back to the campus in College Station and so forth. So that's good for that. But again, what I'm going to say is the best one to use, my recommendation is Teams, and either add the audio conferencing feature for it or just have them download it if they have an iPhone or an Android, just download the app, and then they've got speaker, microphone, camera, all built in one right there on that little device. And most people carry around that device with them all the time. So there you go. Just want to get this out there, just because I know that a lot of people are canceling face-to-face meetings and you're looking for virtual options, and here you have it. As far as I'm concerned, Teams is still the best option. So there you go.